So I think gaining success comes down to putting something on the line so you have to make it work. Putting some type of skin in the game where the outcome has to be good or something bad will happen. You lose money, or in extreme cases, you have to move back in with your parents. You have to do certain things. You have to get another job. You have to do something. Now, I think that will motivate you to make it work. And I've seen a lot of people do this and in my experience, for an example, today, I was thinking about this today. That's why I'm making this video because it actually crossed my mind today when I was debating on investing in a mentorship program. Now I've bought tons of courses. I probably spent $25,000 on courses and people at this moment. And I was debating it today because I really need someone who's ahead of me, and all these guys are way ahead of me doing the numbers that I want to do in their business. And lately, I've been pretty stingy with my money. I just don't want to spend it. Probably because I was, not too long ago, I had $1,000 in my bank account. So I've just been very stingy with my money. Like I said, just not wanting to spend it. And it kind of crossed my mind today while I was debating, I was like, well, has every other program you've invested in, has it worked out? Have you became better and have you made more money from it? And the answer was yes. Even though some courses, some programs haven't been the best, I still made it work because I had something on the line. And through observing other people, I think this is something that this is why they aren't seeing the success they want to, is because they're not putting anything on the line. Like, if it doesn't work out, they're just going to go back to their job on Monday. And, I know that would be an extreme example of, quitting your job, putting everything on the line. But even investing a small amount of money into something, at least there's that sunk cost of now you have to make it work. And I think a lot of people can benefit from this, is just putting some type of skin in the game. I'll give you another example. And this was probably, one of the times where I had so much skin in the game that I had to make it work. So I decided to move out all by myself and make this online business thing work. I had zero income. I just had a little bit of money saved. That's it. And it was either make this online business work or fly back home, tell my parents I have to move back in because I couldn't pay rent. So that was a huge burden on my shoulders that made me have to make it work. Now, that's an extreme. I know some people won't go to that extreme. I highly recommend it if you're one of those people who do want to do things at, the extreme. But the amount I'd say I worked in that time period was like nothing else. It was almost like human survival mode. Like, I have to make this work. And the amount I learned in that 6-month period was definitely one of the biggest learning periods. Probably it was the top learning period I've ever had to this, point in time at that moment, because I had to make it work. I had skin in the game. Now, if we take this back to just investing into a mentorship program, a course, something where you can put money in, or let's say you decide, hey, I'm going to cut back on my work hours, or I'm going to do this. So whatever business I'm trying to do, whatever venture I'm trying to do, even if it's not business, if it's I don't know, bodybuilding, you know, you'll start to go into human survival mode. And when you flip that switch, it's something else. It's some type of motivation that you've never experienced before. Um, and even if you're just investing a couple $1,000s into a course, like the first course I invested into was $10,000. And of course, that was a lot of money for me at the time. Like, of course, it still is a lot of money, $10,000 for a course. But now, the reason why that course has probably seen a lot of success too, it was a great course, don't get me wrong, but a lot of the reason why is because imagine if you paid $10,000 and you just didn't get any return. You would feel so terrible. Like, I would feel awful if I just paid $10,000 and I kind of just gave up. So that's another way they get you with these, like, super high ticket prices, is because you are going to make it work, and then therefore you will become a case study in their course. But that's a video for a whole nother day. But yeah, just to kind of wrap this up, it would be, what I've learned is just putting something on the line to motivate you to make it work. And that's what I'm going to continue doing. And I'm going to start putting more and more money into courses, programs, mentorships. And not only do you have that sunk cost, but you also get the benefits of learning from people who are a lot smarter than you, because they know they have the systems and they will just hand it to you on a silver platter. So yeah, that was kind of the thoughts I had today of investing in programs, putting something on the line, putting money on the line. I thought I'd share that story about, me having to move out. Maybe I'll, one day on the channel make a very in-depth video on that, because there was a lot to that, a lot of pain, a lot of struggling. Grateful for it. Will forever be grateful. But I recommend it a lot. I recommend kicking the gear into that human survival mode. It's like nothing else. But yeah, I just figured I'd make this video just because I'm just going to talk about what's on the top of my mind. What's applicable for everyone that's, I'm going through like day to day. Like, I don't have anything planned out. You could probably tell by these videos, I don't have anything like scripted or planned out. It's just, what I think can be useful for other people, of what I'm experiencing currently day to day while running an online business. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.